water bottle. I'm pretty sure I left it up against the wall.
What colour is it?
It's just like a stainless steel. There's a green one behind there.
No, green.
It's not green, it's just a stainless steel colour.
It's
It's disappeared.
on the back or the
On your belly in that gecko position. Take the tension out of the glutes, the tight butt, and I sit down with butterfly limbs. I use my mala, I work along the gallbladder meridian, also IT band, and take the tension with my soft hands. I fix first, I bring my mala, and I sink second. I use my body weight, I go slow because this area is super tight. Taking the tension out of the glutes and out of the IT band, breathe here. I slowly take the tension out of the hamstring. I open the door for the hamstring by bending the knee, lets me go inside. And then I simply pour body weight into where the sciatic nerves in between the two hamstrings. And release the tension out of the bladder meridian, the urinary bladder meridian, and sink, pouring body weight. I be as creative as I like. I nest, I sink, I pour body weight down. Breathe out. This opens the door. Here the hamstrings are tight. Here the door is open. Yeah? I come back. I want to create space. We know that the end of the whip is actually where it's fragile. So I come here. I come and do my asana. I say I do my yoga. Yeah? My practice actually happens from my mat. asana practice. I'm doing yoga, stretching all day. Yeah, breathe. Creating space in L4, L5 where the problem is. I bring my hand to the base of the sacrum and I press the base of the sacrum into the iliac. So it's not floating up, and then I get some length into the sacrum. Yeah? So the sacroiliac isn't floating. Like I said before, sacroiliac is a problem. Base and then press down and lengthen, not tucking under. Nice. Coming under, I'm going to bring my friend into banana. I take my knees together so her glutes, or the top of the glutes, are going to be between my legs. So my legs are the bolster. I scoop down, I be polite by putting my palm down first. This hand is a push-up hand and a drag hand. This arm has to be alongside the ear, otherwise I'm going to hurt a shoulder. Like a wheel, I'll go forward before I go up. I go forward first, watch what my push-up hand does. It pushes forward, pushes up, and then as she comes up, I do the drag because more contact the better, nice and close. Now she's in the banana move. Some lower backs will be a little bit tender here. So if I take one leg up, you can see which muscle am I starting to play with? Iliosoas. Here she is doing crescent lunge, but she's doing it off my back. Yeah, so now the iliosoas on this side is opening, and I can play. I can explore the limits. I can feel I've got a yogi. I didn't do it before, but I can play. I can make a telephone call. I can lean back and open the adductors because I have a yoga practitioner. So here I can play. So some people will be happy here. If the person hasn't got Lordic curve, you can put on what I call truck driver's banana, because the truck driver hasn't seen this in maybe 20 years sitting in the truck, yeah? But the back actually goes, yes, happy. So from this breathing of the psoas muscle, we take it outside of its flexion, brings it into extension. Some spines, for people on computers for a long time, haven't seen this for a while. Look where my flat fingers are, where are they? On the gallbladder meridian, yeah, on TFL, which actually causes a problem in the SI joint. I release TFL here. Not digging, look at the flat fingers, lock, lock, and I just become like water and I sink. Yeah, I rock back. If there's digging, there's tension. She'll know. It's completely different. The devil is in the detail. Yeah, and back. I come up. If she's got a strong Nordic curve, I'll sense into her, maybe that won't be enough. Okay, if there's a strong sway back, I need to keep one leg bent. Yeah, it's always happening. Yeah, I've felt it with her before, that her back isn't going to like it for too long. Either will her back, sometimes really open, dancer bodies won't like it, they'll prefer one leg only. The truck driver, yes please, you'll love that. Okay, I come into banana twist, or banana split I should say. So it's like a nice block. Here, from this position here, look at the little micro movement I do with my body. Now facing towards the opposite shoulder. I create the perfect fit with my hands around the iliac crest, and I start to unwind the facet joints on the other side in a gentle twist, in the movement of the fascia. So here the facet joint gets open because she's and I'm creating space in the facet joint. Here, nice. Unwind. No force, just me leaning back. Look where my thighs are. Her glutes are in between my thighs. If I was still here, I wouldn't be able to get that movement. That's why the micro movement is away from the shoulder. Yeah? Lots of gaps. Big breath in. Come back to banana. Roll them off gently. Bring them into prone. More contact, the better. Be happy. Relax. Say, like in shiatsu, we always start, finish, mothering hand, connecting back door to the heart. Breath together, dancing together. Two bodies really, really one. It's this really great story. It reminds me of this young guy driving home at night on a dark, dusty country road, and he falls asleep at the wheel in this mountainous country. And then when he wakes up, he's soaring across over the canyon, over the tips of the fir trees, 80 metres above the ground. He wakes up in his car on the tips of the pine tree. And luckily, he saw like the fir trees bent a little bit, caught the impact of the fall, and his life was saved. Spent 6 months in recovery. But the story goes that he spent the next 2 years trying to go back to that feeling of what it was when he was going over the tops of the fir trees. Yeah. So what that is that those gaps are everywhere in life, yeah, but we're sometimes so asleep we don't get them. Or we've experienced once and then we keep looking for them. So see if you can have a couple of those little moments in your practice today where it's just like precious, timeless space and nothing else matters except for right where you're now. You don't really want to wait to 30 seconds before you die to feel that. It's always here. We just want to be able to be awake enough to sense that. Okay. So let's find for partner. I'll do what we call a copy paste. I'll do it from the middle with someone, and if we can actually make it like a wheel, and the mats can be spokes of the wheels.
So if you want to roll the yoga mats like that, I think you can get those out of the way.